Hi everyone, Angie here today. I'm going to show you guys how to create a little yarn winter hat ornament. It's pretty simple, but the steps can be a little confusing, so I thought a video would be helpful to you. So most of this video you can just see my hands and the steps to create this little hat. So let's get started. So you will need a couple things before we get started. You'll need some kind of cardboard tube, like a paper towel roll or a toilet paper tube, a pair of scissors, some yarn, and a ruler is helpful as well. Now our first step is to take your toilet paper tube and cut a ring off the end, and you don't want it to be any wider than a 1/2 inch. This is going to make the brim of your hat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut a little ring off here. It's a little crooked, so I'll straighten it out. But you can make a lot of hats out of one cardboard tube because you only need this ring. The next step is to prepare your strands of yarn. You're going to need about 40 to 50 of them, depending on the thickness of your yarn. And I find that a 1 foot or 12 inches of that yarn works best. So I'm going to cut, 40 of these in order to create my hat. All right, so now I have my 40 strands cut and my cardboard ring, and that's all I need in order to start making the hat. Now this step is a little tricky. You need to take a string and fold it in half so that you have a loop end and the loose ends here. Then you're going to take your cardboard ring, put the loop through the ring like this, and then the loose ends wrap over the cardboard and go through the loop, and then you pull tight. So you're tying your strand by splitting it in half and going through the loop. Like that. And then you want to make sure every loop you do goes through the cardboard ring in the same direction. So pull, slide it right next to the other one. So you're going to work your way all the way around the cardboard ring. Okay, so once you have all your strands wrapped around the cardboard ring and they're all going in the same direction, the next part is a little tricky. So here's the inside of your hat. You need to take all the strands that are hanging down here, give them a little twist, and push them back through the ring in the other direction. So you're kind of like turning the jellyfish inside out. So they're all pushed into the hat. Like so. So then you've got the brim of your hat created. then you're gonna just pull up the strings and maybe twist them just a little bit, not too much because you want a little bit of space there. Sometimes it's helpful to put a tissue, like a Kleenex, inside the hat to kind of stuff it, to hold it for you. But then you're gonna take an extra strand here and you're gonna tie it around your yarn to make the top of your hat. So just lay it out to how tall you want your hat. I wouldn't go too tall or it won't, you know, look like a winter hat. And you're just gonna wrap it around and tie it tight. And I would double knot it just to make sure it stays tied. If you have long enough strings, keep those on there and you can use it to hang the hat in a tree or wherever. Okay, and then once you've got your hat tied and the brim made, you're gonna take your scissors and just cut off the excess yarn here to make your, you know, the little poof on the winter hat. So I just kind of cut them all to about the same length. Then you can use the scissors to trim it a bit, you know, however tall you want it to be. And just giving the yarn a little haircut here. All right. So there you go. You've got a cute little winter hat ornament. And not too difficult. Just gotta get your yarn, wrap it around that cardboard ring in the right direction. And you can use different colored yarns. So if you use multiple colors, alternating strands, you get a multicolored hat like that. This one's another one, the green one. I made it a little taller. But yeah, go ahead, give it a try. Make those cute little hats.